Oi gente, tudo bem? Aqui é a Amabile Reis, mídias sociais da Capricho, e hoje eu vou entrevistar uma pessoa muito especial, Alicia Vikander. Did I pronounce right?
Alicia Vikander, yeah.
Alicia Vikander. So how are you?
Very, very good.
The first time that you saw Tomb Raider, you were a kid, and now, years later, you get to play Lara Croft. How does it feel? Yeah. And do you feel any pressure by the fans of the franchise?
Yeah, it does feel quite surreal sometimes, because of course there's this history that I stepped into that room and saw my friend's PlayStation, and the fact that it was a female protagonist in a video game, and I got really excited. And then, you know, I feel it's a huge honor. I'm really excited about this film coming out, and and I loved making it.
What's your name?
Lara.
Surname?
Croft.
Yes, I am nervous because, of course, like you said, it's a character and a world that people have treasured and they followed over years, and they know very well, and they treasure and love. So I think all of us behind this film have wanted to give them elements of the game and then the character that they know, and honor that, and yet hopefully take them on an adventure that also feels fresh and new.
So you said that the bruises were okay to handle. The real problem was the cold and the hypothermia. Yeah. Can you tell us a little about that?
I mean, it's like bruises. It's fine. It's a bit of pain and then it goes over. But the cold. It's funny because I'm Swedish, and I come from a country and I just can't stand the cold. I'm not good with it. But no, it's the fact that. You know, you can't go, once you've gone into the cold water, it was about 11 degrees, you don't have the time to get back and reheat and then go in again. And we had about 12 days, I think, because it's this big shipwreck scene in the film, and also a few other cool parts of the film as well.
Yeah, that's a secret.
Yeah.
So this is your first leading role in an adventure and action movie. How did you prepare? Angelina Jolie was an inspiration?
I've seen the film. I mean, Angelina made her into an icon. I think for me, and everyone in this film, we looked very much for inspiration from the rebooted game from 2013. The physical aspect was, of course, I could not do a pull-up before we did the film. So I was really excited about that. But then what I love with this film is that it's an origin story, and the fact that you get to see not only the kick-ass Lara, but you get to see you know, the real girl and her struggle, and I think as a young woman trying to find her footing in the world or path in her life, that's definitely something that I think any young woman can relate to.
You signed an open letter with other actors against sexual abuse. Can you give any advice for girls to stand for themselves?
I think what has been wonderful over the last few months is the fact that it feels like we now live in an environment where people dare to feel that they can talk about how they feel, and they can stand up for themselves and know that other people will listen. Okay. That's the most important, that you're not alone, and that you're not by yourself, and that you shouldn't agree on any form or any kind of harassment.
Can you send a kiss to the girls that are seeing us?
Hi everyone, I'm so pleased to be here in Brazil. I'm sending you much love.